Hey everybody, happy to see you guys. How you all doing? I always happy to see if you make any changes, if something going on, if you create some new plans for yourself. Today I want to talk about actually living in Ukraine or living in Europe. I do mostly talk about situation where Western man, in particular American man, sometimes it's maybe Australian, New Zealand, or England, but you look overseas for Ukrainian lady or Russian, Slavic, maybe from Belarus, any country in former USSR, and you planning to bring them to your country, America or England, and create a family. But today I want to talk about different possibilities. Some of you are maybe entrepreneurs. Some of you are working from your computer, maybe having your own business. Maybe it is something digital. And I would like to say, hey, it's true that there are more places to live. United States isn't the only place, and not always ideal place for what you're looking for. To be very honest, there are many wonderful places in the world that can be much less expensive, and some of you just maybe want to travel. Some of you do want to settle down and have a family. A few of my subscribers actually moving to Ukraine or considering living in Ukraine for longer amounts of time. And really, in our time, with our internet and possibilities, networks, it is really possible to, you can live in any country in the world currently and have a wonderful quality life. Also, if you have issues with the visa or documentation, or maybe you just love Europe or you love some place exotic. I know some people who from US that live in Costa Rica or Bali or some other exotic places, Thailand. So, that's another opportunity. To be very honest, I see that is a very great, wonderful alternative to travel, to explore the world, maybe live for two homes or even three homes. Maybe you have house in US, she has place in Ukraine, and maybe you both love particular place in Europe or Greece or or I don't know, any other country that is maybe you love the climate or the people, or or that they have a great history or beauty. Talking about it, I realize how much I miss Europe, and I can't even explain. Like, as I'm talking, I just miss the feeling. So you can live very freely. You can have very high level of life with American salary. Maybe you're working for some company, but you can do it on your computer, or it's your own business and you make normal amount of money for US. It doesn't even have to be all that much, but in Ukraine and or Russia, all these countries, you can actually live, have all the fun you want, and also save money if you can work from your computer. Maybe you sell products, maybe it's digital, maybe you have service, maybe you are programmer or something like that. So the opportunities are there, and some things possibly you can learn and develop that side business that over time will give you freedom. I'm going to make a video about ways to make extra income when you're considering to expand your family. You wait for you are about to get married and you would like to improve your finance, because I see a lot of complaints and concerns, and I felt like let's talk about this. Let's see how we can figure out alternative ways to add money to the budget. And some of them are passive income, so that's gonna be my next video. But in this one, guys, I am not saying by any meaning that the best place is to live in US or the only place is to live in US. It really depends on what you would like to do. You know, what is your dream, how you want to live your life. To me, there are plenty of places where you can enjoy life and have honestly much more freedom in the ways of how you want to spend your time, what you want to do. Yeah, like for example, I live in Michigan, and it's I mean, I make my own fun things, but I would much rather probably be somewhere in Europe, just being plain honest, or maybe even in some place exotic, not for the whole year, but not to mention, again, there are visa problems. You know, it takes time to establish, and some ladies cannot leave because they have older parents, or maybe they have children and something going on there, or they want to be closer to their home than being over the ocean. So there is this option of, you know, creating an opportunity in a different country. You can also, you know, maybe find a job and apply for some job positions in a different country. And there is something about taxes, guys. You tell me. I know that with taxes, if you live in America less or live outside of US for more than 300 days, I think you have a huge tax reduction. So I need to make more research, but that's what I've heard, that if the majority of the time you're out of US, you can I don't know if you still can keep your citizenship or not. I believe that you can, but you get some reduction of your tax. So let's talk about that. I think there is a lot of opportunities, and if your lady is outgoing, she might like to live in somewhere in Europe, in some beautiful big European city, or maybe somewhere in Greece. So let's talk about what are your dreams, how you see your life with your lady, and are you in a situation when you need an alternative because for some reason you cannot afford or provide, or you just don't wanna, for some reason you don't wanna live in US. So thank you guys, share your opinion, and thank you so much.